welcome to GameBros. This is Cuco.
This is it, man.
This is DJ Fuego.
And
Coming
this
to you
is
live.
Prodigy.
Oh,
My bad.
no, go. I forgot you had your mic on.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our GameBros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. We got an action-packed show for you. But before we get into it, how was your 4th of July?
That was pretty good. I really didn't do much, man, to be honest with you. I just was relaxed with my day off. Went to the movies, hung out, that's it. Just stayed. I didn't do any fireworks this year, believe it or not. I like
my
my
4th
peace
of
and
July
quiet.
went with a 2-mile hike in the middle of the night.
2-mile hike? It sounds dangerous.
Yeah, apparently I had to use the bathroom. So we took a bus, and we thought it was going to take us to the front of the entrance of the park that we were at. And instead it took us to a parking lot that's 2 miles away from the entrance of the park. So we had to walk all the way back.
And this was at what time did he say? Midnight?
Yeah. Well, by the time we got
Yeah, by the time we
to
got
the
there, it was
car,
almost...
it was like almost midnight.
A little dangerous
Yeah.
there, Prodigy.
And at the same time, we want to wish our boy Hitman a happy birthday. What are you, 27?
35?
Nah, get out of here. You can't be.
26.
26. I was close.
Yeah.
So next time we go play Airsoft, it's on me.
That sounds, you don't have to, or let's just go play Airsoft. That sounds fun.
That's what's up.
I'll
That's
let
what's
you
up.
hold my blitz shield.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be a good
How's the
birthday present.
Blitzshield coming?
It's there. I just gotta finish just putting everything together. Like I did the whole flash thing.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is put it on the shield and just put the handle on. And that's it. Ready to go.
So it's just good to go. So next time we go to play Airsoft, you bring the Blitz Shield.
Oh yeah.
We'll bring some cameras so we can
Film
know,
it.
film you.
Yeah,
think
we got to
it's
bring the
gonna-
GoPro next time because
This
we
is
had a
gonna-
blast last time. I know I
Yeah.
had some good GoPro footage.
Yes. Speaking of guns, I don't know if you guys know this, but Hitman is a big advocate of guns. And I think guns are, no matter where you stand on the whole gun, yes gun or no guns, the important thing is that we need gun safety, right?
Yeah.
So this product that we want to talk about actually pushes gun safety, right? It's called the Zore.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to explain a little bit what it does, since you're the...
Well, from what it looks like, it's totally changed the game and keeping your gun safe from others that you don't want.
Okay.
Like people have gun safes or they put them gun locks. Like I don't know if you've ever seen them. They throw them through the barrel.
Yes.
They lock them. They're very. They're just not. They're not hands-on. They're not very good. It's not something that you can get to very quickly. As opposed to this product here, from what it seems like, if you guys look up the YouTube video or a video on their website, the Zore has their own, Zore.com. You could actually eject.
They're watching it.
Oh, you could eject that Zore, and it automatically brings in another cartridge into the.
Okay,
barrel.
so let's go back to the old style of taking care of your gun. Normally, you put it in a safe, or like you said, you put like a thing through the barrel and you lock it.
Yeah.
That is good for keeping people safe in the home, right?
Yeah, I mean it's good for children. That's why people have safes or keep locks on their firearms. I don't have any personally. I kind of just keep it in a drawer. I mean, that's just my personal basis. Some people don't keep them loaded. Some people do.
Some people keep the gun in one spot, the ammo in the other.
Yeah.
But what happens when somebody breaks in, though?
That's the thing, that you want something that's quickly accessible. You don't want something that's going to take you forever. Mind you, you're in the dark probably. You don't want to be tampering with whether you have a fingerprint type of safe or you have a couple buttons or it's a combination or it's digital. It's just going to take too long, and then at that point you're probably either going to be dead or your intruder is going to take whatever it is that he's there for, if that's the case. Sometimes they're just not. It's just not practical. It's not practical. This seems to be a very practical product. I haven't looked up the price on it, to be honest with you.
Oh, the prices are here. So the Zore by itself, Prodigy, you're the one that has the clean copy, right?
Yeah, the Zore by itself is it's 60.
It's
right?
$60.
$60.
No. That's the Watchdog. So the Watchdog, what it is like a little sensor you put on the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, if they move the gun sends the alert to your phone.
Yeah, that's another cool feature that's I have yet to see in any type of firearm safety at all. It's pretty cool. Anytime someone moves it or anything like that, it alerts you on your phone via an app, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a free app, of course.
So that's a $60 purchase. So it has a magnet, it goes magnetized. But the Zore with the bridge is $170. The bridge, all it is like a modem. That way, if you're out of the country or somewhere else, it'll still send you the signal to your phone.
And again, that's an accessory. That's extra. That's not something you need for it to actually work. That's just something if you want to have.
The Zore by itself is $150.
That's not bad. Actually.
Yeah, I don't see the point of having the modem just to tell you, hey, somebody's touching your gun. Like, what are you gonna really do? The only thing you could do is just
call home and say,
home.
"Hey, honey, what? Billy's playing with the gun again."
Yeah, like
it's an added feature. I mean,
I think that's a good thing, though.
It's cool. It's
that's
something
expensive, man.
That added feature,
It should be
a
like
little
an
bit.
app on the phone.
I mean,
or
but
something like
you-
that.
okay,
But you're not a
wait.
gun guy.
Now, there's two things though. The Zore has two modes.
Yeah.
One is called the awareness mode, where if somebody moves it, it'll send you the signal to your phone,
Oh.
and that comes with the Zore itself.
Yeah.
The one that needs the bridge is it's if you're out of the country or you're in this, if you don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So.
And
but
not only that, let's not mention it. It's caliber specific, so you can't just use it for multiple firearms. I mean, obviously not.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can only have it on one.
Yeah.
But if you
because
want
it goes inside the barrel.
correct.
Yeah.
That's the way. That's why that function is.
So that awareness function is so when you want to use it, you could just charge it and it pops right out like it would pop
Yeah.
out a bullet cartridge.
And then it puts in a new
A new
round into the.
so it's ready
barrel.
to fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the lock mode, where it actually locks the Zore in there, and you actually have to put a combination on the dial to unlock it.
And from the video, if you guys just saw, I mean, it was like 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's really easy from what it seems like. It's a really cool product. I have never seen anything like this. I feel like, man, why didn't I think about that? Since
Yeah.
I'm very into firearms and keeping safes, I have multiple safes and locking mechanisms, and I really don't use very much of them. I use one safe and then of course my larger safe, but that's not something that's as easy as this.
And the cool thing is that you could unlock it with your phone,
yeah.
but you have to physically lock it if you want to put it on the lock function.
No,
So-
and it's cool. I mean, it keeps it from, if let's say someone gets a hold of your firearm, you try to use it against you, they can't. They really can't. Not like they could put your fingerprint on it or anything, you know what I mean? Or know the combination. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it's practical. That's what it is.
Now, my question is, DJ Fuego says it's expensive.
No, the modem thing's expensive.
Oh.
I
The
think
modem
the
thing.
safety is
The
perfect
modem- the
price.
modem
I
is
think
an-
$60 is great.
Well, wait. The $60 thing is just a thing
The watchdog.
that you put on the gun. So if someone moves it, it doesn't lock it.
Oh, it doesn't do the locking
No.
thing? Ah.
No, that's the
The
watchdog.
150
that.
is the locking one.
Oh, okay.
The 170 is with the modem. So you're paying $20 for the modem, basically.
Ah.
But you, Hitman, you're the gun expert. You know gun prices. I don't know what a gun safe costs. I do not know what the barrel locking thing costs for a gun. You know these prices because you handle this stuff all day long.
Well, typically when you buy a firearm, it comes with a free lock for the most part. Like Glock has them. It comes with that. It looks like a regular lock. I mean, it's just a Glock. It loops through your barrel and you
But
lock
it looks.
with a
It
key.
basically looks like a wire tie, right? That you put through the.
Pretty much, it's like a wire tie, except it's metal. You know, but it's not practical. I mean, you gotta have a key. You gotta put it in there. By the time you take all that stuff out, you're probably dead. You know, and then you have safes. I have multiple safes, believe it or not. I have probably 3 actually right now. The little one that I have that I actually try to promote and sell because it's a very practical safe, very much like this product. Couple buttons, boom, boom, pops up, and you take it out of its holster. But then you have your safes that have a lot of dials and some of them that are digital, and they take a long time. And mind you, you're probably in the dark. 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, you're in the dark, where you're not gonna be able to see your firearm. You're not gonna see your safe.
Yeah.
Here, you're grabbing your firearm and you're just kind of ejecting around, or however you have it set. There's different sets from what it seems like. It's only 2. But no, yeah, it's very practical.
And
very
what about the
practical
price?
product. The price. Oh, that's where I got ahead of myself. So safes are gonna run you 150, $300, $400, depending on how big your safe is. That little safe I have is $250
Wow.
for a fast one safe. Not to mention their product, but it's not cheap.
Okay.
And it's heavy, it's bulky. You got to put it in certain places. This is something that you can put anywhere, in a drawer, above, in your car.
Yeah.
It's very practical. It's very light, from what it seems like. Caliber specific, which is cool too.
Yeah.
I like it. I've never seen anything like this. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with the product.
Would you purchase one?
I would. I actually would. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on this and trying to find and seeing it for myself.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and we could do like a video on it or something.
Yeah, maybe we can reach out to them and see if maybe they send us a review one
Yeah,
so
man.
we can test it
I
out.
would love to, definitely. Get my hands on this and try it out.
Yeah, because it would kind of suck if you're there and you're trying to eject and the thing is stuck, or because on video everything looks cool and everything looks dandy, but in practice it's a whole different.
They make
ballgame.
it seem easy enough, especially for a new gun owner or an experienced one. That's what it seems like to me. I mean, not only that, look at it says Zore was founded by a group of Israeli IDF special forces, so these guys know what they're doing.
Yeah. It looks like a good product.
Yeah, it does, and very affordable in terms of price point when you're comparing it to other safes. And it's not a safe; it's a mechanism to keep your gun safe from tampering.
Yeah, just to make
Basically.
sure no one gets hurt or anything
Correct,
like that.
especially with children. You've got kids, you know. That's very important.
Well, back in my day, one time I got into an argument with one of my cousins and I drew a gun on him. So maybe something could have happened that day.
Those are Kuko's gangster days, by the way.
Something could have happened that day and I could have, by mistake shot him or something.
Yeah.
Probably be in jail right now, not producing this beautiful show for you guys. But, that's the things that's what this is made for, to prevent things like that from happening.
Absolutely.
Something that I've been using to keep my family safe is something called the Echo Show speaker. So the Amazon made a new speaker.
Another one?
Yeah, but this one actually has a screen on it now.
Oh.
So, and it also has a camera. So you could actually call in to the house and I could see my kids and see them on the screen, and I could see them on my phone. I could call my mom and see her and stuff like that. And the other one, you could always do the whole Alexa thing and ask her questions. But this one, since it has a screen, you could say, Alexa, how can I make spaghetti? And then it'll pop up a YouTube video, and then it'll show the YouTube video, and you can see it. And it could do a step-by-step walkthrough of the thing. I really like the ability to be able to call my mom and see her on the screen. I know you could do that on your phone, but here I have hands-free. I'm still doing my stuff. And
it goes back to that word. It's very practical.
Yeah. And then the old speaker I put upstairs. So now the old speaker becomes like an intercom system. So like if the kids are upstairs, I can connect the screen one to the one upstairs and say, hey, kids, come down to eat.
So this by no means mean it's not replacing your current speaker. It's like an add-on.
You can have like 10 of these in your house.
So it's not going to replace it, right? You don't want a product that's going to constantly be replaced by something else.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
But it did replace it in our house because this is the one we go to use the most now.
Yeah.
Because any stupid little thing like, hey, how's the weather? Before it was, hey, Miami is 86 degrees. But now it'll pop up the whole weather for the whole week, and you can see, the rain, or if it's sunny, or, it's more, you have like a more visual content of what you're asking for.
Right. Man, Amazon has gone through the roof with the way they're doing things, man.
So, DJ, you've gotten a chance to play around with it. What do you think of the Echo Show?
The Echo Show is pretty sweet. The good thing is the camera is amazing. If you have good lighting on it, you see nice and clear, and then it's always connected to the Wi-Fi, so you have good speed. So, your phone doesn't drop, or you have those glitches or anything like that. It looks nice and clean between phone calls. The good thing is that Amazon always backs their Amazon products up with apps and all their stuff that they're doing. They could do it into smart home and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just like the Echo, and honestly, between all the other smart products, Echo and Amazon Echo has always been the one on the top with more apps, with more things you can do with it. And honestly, this Echo Show has been a little bit ahead of its time, that they're trying to catch up with the apps for it. Like right now, you don't see too much of usage as you do as the other Echoes, but you're going to see it roll out with everything else. And now with the screen, it is touch screen, right?
Yeah.
But there's some apps that you can't touch it now, but eventually they're going to roll out with it. I mean, if you see the Echo, the original Echo, at the beginning it had like 10 apps. Now it has like 200.
Lights, thermostats, camera feeds. Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think it's a great thing to have in
people
that
are
house.
using it as a baby monitor. Look at that.
That's what
I'm going to be using
Jesus.
it for.
A modern day baby monitor. I mean, not that they already have modern day baby monitors, but it's like, wow.
But
this
the
is
cool
where
thing
it's come
is
to.
that exactly. But the cool thing is that you can talk to it. You can
go buy a baby
everything.
monitor. It's
exactly.
like $200.
They're
Yeah,
and that's
150.
it.
and that's it. Camera and a
Oh,
little,
yeah.
and the display is like 4 inches.
You can barely see.
No,
anything.
it's a big display on here.
And-
These people have it in their bedroom. I don't think I would do that. But anyway,
Yeah, that's
You know, like you say, though, all the other companies are playing catch up. You got the
Google Home.
Google Home. It's a little speaker.
the Apple.
The Apple one that's like $500.
There's an Apple one?
$300. $300.
What's
I
that
think, or
Apple one called?
was it
No, it's like
300?
400.
Yeah, with all the other crap that they probably
Yeah,
put.
because it has a special subwoofer and no sé qué.
it's for sound basically.
called
for
manzana.
music. But I think that one's overpriced because
It's just a speaker.
yeah, it's just basically a speaker with Siri on it.
So I like this one. Like sometimes I go into the kitchen to get something to drink, and I look at the screen, and
It's
it
cool.
tells you things like,
Yeah.
"Hey, did you know that the FBI caught this, and now?" Like, oh.
Like Shell LaBeouf got arrested again.
oh, it gives you news. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
it gives you-
constantly,
constantly,
just
like, a
updating
bunch
It
of
itself.
says
stuff, and it's
like
really
new updates and events and new things that have happened.
Yeah,
and all
Dolphins
that stuff.
just re-signed. No, so no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And like you take it for granted, but you know you go to the fridge and you get water, and you normally always did that, but now you go get water and you look at the screen and like, oh, some little 8-year-old kid was stuck up on his roof for 3 hours. Okay. You know, and then you could even say, Alexa, give me some fun facts, and she'll just tell you, and she'll read you the stuff.
does she
and-
play games like before
Yes,
too? She
yes.
still plays games. I wonder
But
if
now
she's updated her game.
she shows you the game.
Oh,
Now you can see.
And the games
Like
are awesome.
we played one on the Echo, the normal one, like a bit before. It's called something door, and you pick your adventure, right? So you can only hear, but now with the show, you can see the game and you can see what doors you're picking and all that stuff.
That's pretty sweet.
I wonder if she'll play Thermal Nuclear War with you, like in that movie War Games. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's an 80s film. It's probably way beyond everybody's time, but including mine.
So it's a really good product. There's only one thing that I want to bring to your attention. This is a feature you have to actively check on it. Like actually in the settings, you have to check for this to happen.
Uh-huh.
But by
How so?
default, it's already checked. So if you don't want it to happen, you have to go into settings and uncheck it. What I'm talking about is automatic drop-in. And I do it to my mom all the time. Like I actually drop into her house and watch them without them answering.
That's crazy.
They're not answering the phone. And I could just see them. And all of a sudden I'll be like, hey, what are you guys doing? They're like, well, what the hell?
Yeah. You see dad scratching his butt, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like that. Get off them Cheetos and eat something else.
Yeah.
And same thing with my house. Like I'll drop into this house, and my kids are doing their
So
own thing.
without
it does
answering.
sound, but since they're busy doing their thing, they don't really pay attention to it. And then the image just comes in, and I'm there watching them.
That's pretty
And then I'm
creepy.
talking to them, and they're like, "Hey, Dad, what are you doing?" And like, I'm just checking up on you guys. Like I said, it is by default checked. You could uncheck it, and then it won't happen. Like they would have to physically answer it.
Right. So you'd have to have that feature set up.
No, by default it's set up already.
But if you
So
don't
you have
want
to go
people
like
dropping in,
Alexa, go to settings, and you go through the settings, and you
And
have
you
to.
uncheck it,
uncheck it.
so someone has to answer.
right?
So what do you think of that, though?
The dropping in part,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the dropping in part at all. I
Him
mean,
as over
man, you could be
scratching his
butt
balls.
naked in the kitchen. I mean, not that I'm butt naked in the kitchen. Just saying, what if, you know?
yeah. And then your son drops in and is like, "Hey, Dad, what the?" heck?" But you know,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that. That was the thing. But what they wanted to do is kind of like drop in on a babysitter, drop in on your kids, for they can't know that you're watching.
I like it.
Yeah,
No, I
think
like
it's
that
a
there's
I'm
good
not
idea.
unchecking it.
But my thing is, they should do it with your phone to check it and uncheck it. Maybe when you're home, I don't want nobody dropping in. Let me just, or
Change
like a
it.
setting.
Let's
Yeah,
change
like
it.
when I'm home, it'll uncheck.
That would be
itself.
awesome for NFC. Like you come and you
Yeah.
tap your NFC phone on it.
Or something,
and it
that-
shuts
I'm
it
pretty
off and
sure
it
they'll make
turns it
something
on.
app, because everybody's talking about that. You know, why is you dropping in? What if something happens, or like you say, walking naked and making a
I like it
sandwich?
because I like we said before, I could check it on my kids.
Yeah.
Before I would leave on a date with my wife, and we would be calling, hey. Now we could, hey, just drop in. All the kids are good. Hey, kids, how you guys doing? Okay, bye.
Or yeah, you could check and see if you left the coffee maker on or the toaster.
Well, with the smart home, you could just say,
You
Alexa,
could.
turn off the AC, and she'll turn it off.
That's true. You can connect your lights and everything to it. If your home is set up for that, of course. But no, it's pretty awesome though. I mean, it's wicked. It's wicked.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's wicked.
Let's drop in on people.
So speaking of sales, Mark your calendars on tomorrow, basically. Yeah, July 11th.
No, 10th. Tomorrow's the 10th.
Oh,
isn't
no.
it?
No, tomorrow's the 10th.
Tuesday.
Tuesday's the 11th, yes.
So on the 11th, Amazon's having the biggest sale they've ever had. It's called Amazon Day.
Oh.
So they're gonna have a bunch of stuff on sale. Things really cheap.
Anything and everything, mostly?
Yes, the Echo Show will probably be discounted, so it'll be a good time to pick it up.
You guys might have, if you guys have the Amazon app where you go and buy stuff,
free stuff
they've been giving giveaways and stuff like that recently.
I don't know.
You
I
see
don't trust it,
notifications, but I go to it and it tells me if I want to buy it. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah,
I'm so
I think
confused.
it's fake.
Maybe
because
it's,
I've been
I don't know. It's
getting
It's
weird.
got certain days, certain times you have
Is
to.
that what it is?
Yeah, you have to like
Wow.
on a Tuesday 9 a.m. You have to be on there.
Yeah, those
And
like
then they'll pick a winner, and then if they already went through it, you could buy it.
Speaking of Amazon, did you guys hear the off topic that they're making huge warehouses by the Miami airport?
Oh, yeah.
They already have some
Huge
here.
Amazon. I'm like, wow, dude, it's
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah,
Where the old train tracks used to be. I don't know if
it's
you guys remember
because they're doing so good with the Amazon now.
Yeah.
Hey,
So they're restocking.
we should have bought stock in this.
And then
company years
also
ago.
on that same Tuesday is free Slurpee Day. So
Where?
you go 7-Eleven every 7-Eleven, July
Free
11th.
Slurpee?
is-
Do
get
you
a
want
free
a Slurpee?
Free Slurpee?
I want a Slurpee.
So remember those 2 dates. And by the way, this portion of our show, the tech portion, is sponsored by our friends at Flanigans.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That is Hitman's favorite place to eat. What do you like to eat there, Mr. Hitman?
The ribs, man.
Show them the ribs. We got ribs. We got ribs.
We got some ribs.
Check out
They're really
ribs.
good ribs, man.
Yeah.
Any of their fish sandwiches too, man. They're.
Cherry
Let me tell you guys, if any of our
barbecue
viewers are
sauce.
not from South Florida, they need to come to Florida and they have to eat at this restaurant. I'm telling you, it's hands down delicious.
Yes, yes, yes.
Great happy hour, great drink specials if you're over 21. If you're not, don't
And
worry.
every night
Everything
they
else is
have pitcher specials. Like if you go on like Monday, I think it's like nacho, and it's like a mountain of nachos
Yeah.
with a pitcher. Doesn't have to be beer, pitcher of beer,
good.
or
Yeah, iced tea.
or ice, or Coke or Sprite or whatever, just a pitcher. And I think they have tumbleweed.
Yeah, on
fries.
Tuesday,
Or
Wednesday is
onions.
Wing It Wednesday, Thursday is
So every
Smoked
day
fish day.
you get a pitcher, you get something with the pitcher.
yeah.
And this is my favorite thing to eat there is the
Oh.
Texas burger.
That
By
burger is
far
good.
the best burger you can have. You could In and Out, all that Five Guys, nothing compares to this
Nothing.
behemoth of a sandwich.
All their sandwiches are
The
great.
rib
man.
roll, bruh.
But yeah, you guys have got to
The
go check out
rib roll.
Flanagan's, man. Their
That's
food
what's up
is
right
excellent.
there. You
Yeah.
gotta have the rib roll.
Oh,
yeah,
rib
those
rolls,
rib
dude.
rolls are good.
So check it out, Flanagan's, a bunch of locations here in beautiful South Florida.
I want to thank our sponsors there.
Yeah, check them out. So before we cut over to
The main course.
the video game section, Prodigy's got an announcement to make. Right, Prodigy?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Don't tell us you're pregnant.
It's there. Your video's there. Too.
Where's that video?
The Rainbow Six one.
Rainbow.
About
Yeah,
what we're gonna start doing?
yeah.
I'm gonna just, cause I can't find the video, I'm gonna just say.
Okay.
So as I posted a few days ago, we're gonna start doing a new series on the show, on the channel, and like go watch the video because I explained more in depth of what we're gonna do. But it's basically we take in your fan made videos, we take in your videos, and then we make a montage of them, and then we put it out every Friday. And you guys, the viewers, would then watch the video and you would vote on which video was the best based on the theme. I would set a theme every week, every Friday. This week is epic moments in any game. And you can submit clips from any game. And yeah, we'll be taking in your suggestions until Thursday. So that way we can edit it and post it on Friday. The email you would want to send these videos to would be prodigy428@gmail.com. Again, it's also in the video we posted a few days ago. And also, what else was I going to say?
That's basically it. So
That's basically
so we want all you guys to submit on your videos. Doesn't matter what they are. Prodigy will compile them.
I know it. And in that
Different
email,
games.
you have to put your gamer tag,
Yeah, so we can give you credit.
and put in maybe your social media or any other way we can contact you from, just in case you won.
Yep. So we want to see all those highlight tapes. We want to see If you guys can top Mr. Hitman's aces on Rainbow Six or DJ Fuego's
Kind of hard.
going around shielding people all day. So
My
please
blitz
submit
and my
those in.
fart gun. Don't mess with the fart gun.
Yeah, I've been kind of rusty too. I haven't played in a couple days. I'm
Yeah,
stuck
yeah.
on Friday the 13th.
Really?
We'll get into that. Yeah, it's
You
really
play?
fun, man. Yeah.
So
Murdering.
you want to hit the video game news? So big news for all these Overwatch fanboys out there. Doomfist is here.
I like Overwatch.
So what's up with Doomfist?
It's a hype, man. What's the hype?
Useless.
Okay, so you guys know Overwatch is a hero shooter. So they have how many heroes they have now?
25.
So
25 or 24.
Okay, so Doomfist is the newest guy. They were hyping him up for the longest time. Have you guys played Overwatch?
I have not. I can't get into it. Are you kidding me?
But
Okay.
the pew pew game.
DJ Fuego has
pew 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 pew.
DJ Fuego has played it though.
Yeah, I've played it.
Yeah, he
I
has.
just don't. I don't like it. To me, it's you shoot everybody 100 times, and it's just like, okay, I killed them. Next, and it feels like you're not really doing anything.
So Prodigy, you've played Overwatch a lot, right?
Yeah.
Give us a real opinion on this matter.
So I've played it somewhat too. I have an opinion on
Me
Mr.
too.
Doomfist. My thing is they added a guy that is a melee person. Like he has like shotguns on his knuckles, but that doesn't really make too much damage, right? It's like a secondary
it's
weapon.
more of a
basically.
secondary. Your primary is all the punching moves that you do.
But this is a shooter, is what I'm
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
you do have your physical guys. You have the German guy that has the shield and he's got the big hammer. But see, like my thing is that you bring this guy that's just a big melee guy and he's fighting all these guys that have guns and
But
rockets
then
and
the other problem is this guy is gonna be a problem if they don't balance him correctly. Because
what
I
is he
looked
gonna
at
do,
his
just give him a bunch of health.
I looked at his
Has
moves.
to be.
No, because he's because you know how there's defense, tanks, healers, and
And what class is he?
offensive. He's an offense, like the people with low health.
What?
But
That
the
doesn't make
problem
sense.
with him is
So he goes with like
Reaper and Soldier 76 and Tracer and those people.
Oh my
The
god.
problem with him is he's gonna be a problem if they don't balance the moves because he can juggle people in the air and slam down and uppercut and punch straight forward, and that's gonna be powerful if they don't. That's gonna be OP if they don't balance him out.
I don't think so.
But
He
that's
juggles-
if you can get close
if
to
he
him.
gets close to him, and then if nobody else shoots him, there's like 20 other people shooting at everybody on that game. They're gonna be punching like 20 other guys. Pew 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 pew.
What is it,
and you're dead.
8v8 on this?
No,
And he
no.
has a
No,
little
it's
bit of
6v6,
power.
and it's like what 3 modes this game has. Well, now they added more because it's arcade.
My
But-
my thing is that like you have guys like the Widowmaker.
Yeah, the sniper.
She's sniping from far away. You have
Or
all,
even the guy that puts torrents down. You put a couple torrents, he's not gonna get through that.
I mean, they gotta make it variety of characters.
See,
I mean, like you
that's
said,
exactly what I was gonna tell you right now.
you have
That's the
one that shoots from
problem
far.
that I find with Overwatch. Their characters take way too long to come out. I mean, I guess you do gotta balance it out with all the other characters and the health and all the different health bars.
You're
and
saying the
everything.
updates or the downloadable content.
That's what
The
I'm saying.
player
Their
characters.
characters
That's
are.
fair characters.
I don't know. They're lackluster.
Because
One every
Overwatch has
6
been out for a
months,
while
baby,
now.
Basically,
It's been out for a while, and they've only came up with 4 characters, new
One
characters.
every 6 months.
As
It's
opposed
been
to
like
Rainbow
what a
Six.
year, and Rainbow Six has been also a year, and it's
yeah,
come
but
out with
Rainbow Six started with less.
less.
I mean, it had a good amount.
Yeah, but
fair
Yeah,
you
but
can't
these guys had more,
compare
though.
Rainbow Six
well,
to
you
this
can't.
game.
You-
I mean, we're comparing shooters, but or in updates and all that.
One's
No,
real,
no.
one's cartoon. You could make up a million cartoon characters.
That's
You're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about real soldiers.
But my thing is what Julian says, the
Real countries.
balancing part. Because, like, that Roadhog guy, man, he has, like,
600
600
health.
points. And then one of his attributes is he could regain health. And it's, like, he's overpowered. he's like one of the most OP people on there too.
So overall, over Doomfist here
I don't
is
know.
not,
I'm not excited.
Pretty
not
much
excited
it's
about it for the
Don't
Overwatch
bring
fans.
Fist to a gunfight.
That's
Uh-huh.
that's what
That's a
I'm
good one.
saying. That it's kind of hard to balance a melee character
Yeah.
when you have all these guys that are shooting rockets and guns.
Dragons.
They have
and-
firearms. Yeah, they got guns. They got powerful
You have
guns.
that guy that shoots everybody with one shot.
And then you said the Widowmaker's got a sniper rifle.
Yeah, and if
he
you-
gonna ever
if-
get
There's
there?
like 3
Exactly.
snipers.
there's a healing sniper, there's a guy with an archer guy, and a widowmaker.
And to
This
me, I
guy's
don't
pretty
see
much
him
hopeless.
as an attacker. To
I
me,
would.
it's
I
like,
thought he was
would
gonna be
wait
a
for
tank.
him
The
and let them
reason
go
I
into a
think I
room
find
and
him
then
and
beat the
he's an
crap out of
attacker is because one of his moves is he powers up his punch and he dashes really really far into like.
But I
super
thought that
far.
was kind of like the German guys.
Yeah, well, he
show-
charges with the rocket. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, we'll
Whatever.
see.
We'll see when it comes.
When it comes out, we'll give you guys a review of it. I know Luma will give us his.
Oh my god,
And
yeah,
ill
Luma
skills,
loves that.
Lumen skills and
Yeah,
Lord
but he's
Lord
Infamous too.
Infamous is all over this too.
Fanboy
now.
all over that thing.
Well, speaking of updates, our favorite game's getting an update, Rainbow Six.
About time.
Oh yeah.
We shouldn't say it about time. They always do an update. They've been pretty good to us.
They're
Yeah, but the last couple of them have been really bad. This Operation
Health.
Health.
as Prodigy put up a video, it's very glitchy still.
hopefully it'll pop up here. I want
and
to show you guys.
Yeah, they have a lot of glitches,
It's-
especially on Blitz, man.
The-
they still haven't
but
fixed
I
them.
would give them props to the servers. Honestly,
Way faster.
I've seen everything. It's way better.
I like that one
Yeah.
step.
The game has
Servers.
absolutely gotten better every time.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still playing it almost
But
2 years.
of course,
in
the
now.
bugs are the problem, like we always say.
Yeah, I mean, we have our little quirks, but
Yeah.
it's still fun to play, man. We have yet to stop
Dip
playing this
potato
game.
chip.
Yeah.
Dip potato
It's
chip.
not the same when you like look at this. We just catch them slipping, and just start. Man, I killed this game. This is the footage of me playing.
No, it's not. You wish it was you playing.
But okay, so what's coming in this new update?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Get ready.
Get ready for
So-
packages and loots.
This update is their second update, part of the Operation Health season, right? And then this is going to introduce basically their equivalent of Overwatch loot boxes. And this is going to be to get skins for your weapons, uniforms for your guys, charms, and yeah, and you basically do it by playing the game. And you
Yeah.
can buy it with renown, but you can't buy it with real money. So it's
Mm.
just by playing the game you earn these loot alpha packs.
So
as
no
they
more
call it.
Rainbow Six credits. You can finally use your renown because I got
Yeah,
over
you could use
100,000
renown.
stored.
Yeah. And then you
We're
could,
stacking them.
Yeah, I
and
have
even
been.
elite uniforms like the thermite
The
ones
big
or the
ones,
sledge
that's what
ones,
I want.
the big ones, you can get those for free if you get lucky enough
get
because they're
lucky.
legendary. They have rating systems. There's
Mm.
common, rare, epic, and legendary.
Oh,
Check
that's
out this
cool.
ace I get here.
You didn't-
So yeah, so you get all these loot boxes.
I was coaching them right here. Told them left, right, down there,
Behind you.
shoot them through the window, jump.
So this is a good incentive to get people to come back because it gives you that customization and it gives people the pat in the back that they like to.
Why
to
did they even
receive.
leave in the first place?
Oh,
Freaking game is amazing.
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody likes their different things. A lot of
Nah,
people
I know.
like to be able to get showered with prizes for playing. So-
I guess, yeah.
To me, I just
Yeah,
take the
some
win.
people need rewards. To me, I just like.
The win.
Yeah, that's that to me. And every time we play, it's different every time.
I just like hearing that watermelon squishing sound when I shoot them in the face. So that comes out when on
Eh,
Tuesday.
Yes, it comes out Tuesday, and they're also, of course, fixing bugs and all that stuff.
Tuesday's a big day then.
And
apparently.
major
Yeah,
operator
a
they're
lot of
fixing
stuff's happening on
is
Tuesday.
Google's operator.
Mm.
Yeah, Habana.
Oh.
She's getting a makeover. She's getting some new tatas. So that's good news, but some bad news for Sony fans. Cuphead is not coming to PlayStation.
Confirmed?
I thought we
Confirmed. Is it
established
confirmed?
Is
that.
it confirmed?
It is confirmed by the makers of Cuphead.
Until
Man,
they
you know
see
what?
that-
We're gonna have to turn in our
But did you guys
PlayStations.
expect that?
No,
to
I
come?
did not.
I
thought
don't
it
know how
wasn't.
people were still
I thought
outraged
it was gonna be
that.
a release. What's it called?
Oh,
Timed
timed release,
exclusive.
yeah.
no, I
time
knew it was
exclusive.
gonna be.
It's because Xbox poured a lot of money into this game. Because this is basically what they have for the.
That's it.
This is one of their exclusives.
Yeah, this is one
That's
of their
it.
fall exclusives. This comes out September 29th. You gotta admit, the
This and
art is
Crackdown.
amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It looks
Great
so
idea.
cool, especially for us that grew up in that era of Tom and Jerry. The cartoons used to kind of look like that. To be able to play it, it looks awesome. But you could get it on Steam or you could get it on Windows 10.
Yeah, dude, it's not gonna
So-
make or break us PlayStation fans. Just let me tell you.
It kind of looks like, well, not it kind of looks like. You never played that Puppeteer game?
Yes.
Puppeteer.
I would say it's kind of like that. But that
Sort
was a
of.
long time ago.
That was on PS3.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it has a different art style, of course.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Puppeteer
different
was a
thing.
bit more 3D. And
I'm saying-
Puppeteer was more kind of South Parkish, whereas it looked like paper.
yeah.
Paper, yeah.
Paper like this is more of old 60s
Old school.
style
Yeah.
cartoons. But yeah, no Cuphead for PlayStation 4 fans.
Oh, well.
But something cool that I want to know your opinions on is, as you know, Spider-Man came out. I recommend you guys go watch it. They did something to promote it. They actually gave away a free game, a VR game of Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah. So if you got a VR PlayStation headset, you could actually play this game right now. Go to the PlayStation
free?
Store for free.
For free.
And
no
you can,
kidding.
and you
That's,
can play.
that's interesting.
There's a
To
couple
help
things
promote the
though.
movie a little
To
bit
promote
more.
the movie, to do something in VR, to kind of feel like you're Spider-Man. I don't know if you played Batman VR, like you
Yeah,
feel
that
like you're
was pretty
the
awesome.
Batman. So they wanted that same
Batman.
feel. I bet they probably actually, hey, can we copy some of your tech?
I wonder how that's gonna work, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah, we're going to get
So-
copyrighted.
we're gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah, I can tell. Just
So
keep going, my bad. Keep going.
So yeah, don't put it on the screen then. Put it on the green screen. So a couple things though. Do you guys like this idea?
Of them giving out a free game for VR?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
called psych advertising.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's for
absolutely.
free. It's for
Now, does it have to be good quality?
Not if it's free game. I mean,
Decent. At least decent.
Because
At
don't
least
you think it would
passable, though.
hurt like the VR? Like
would
you put
hurt
it on
them.
and you're like, this is VR.
yes, it would hurt VR and it would hurt them. I mean, essentially, if the game was
This
crap.
thing is like 30 minutes long.
the
Okay.
game is itself,
Yeah, the demo or the VR thing.
It's free.
but it's
Is
just.
that good,
It's,
though?
I mean,
it's-
that's like a demo.
would you
when we used
consider
to
it a
play
demo though?
demos.
Is that what you were
Exactly.
considering it? A demo?
Man, it's like a free. They call it an experience,
Experience.
basically, Spider-Man experience.
Okay.
It's better than
I
nothing.
mean, it is an experience, though. They're telling, not a game. They're
No,
not telling you Spider-Man.
I'm
Right.
not saying. I'm just asking.
yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, when
I
we used to
actually
play
liked
demos,
it.
I don't see a problem.
Like, I
it's
wish
a good
they
idea.
would do this more. I wish other movies, because Sony's got the tie-in
They got money.
with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the movie and everything.
And they got the exclusive, did they not?
Yeah.
Spider-Man's only coming to PlayStation.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's because Spider-Man owns Spider-Man right now. Sony,
Sony
owns
owns
Spider-Man. They're the only ones that can make movies for it for a couple of years still. So I wish they would do this with other movies as well, because I think it's a good way to promote, the VR headsets. A good way to promote the movies and the games, and like you
Yeah.
said, it's free, and it's a good experience.
Let's say with, for example, when John Wick came out, with the John Wick Chronicles, you got to play
Yeah,
it. That would have been pretty cool to announce for free. I still have yet to play that. I want to try that out actually.
So, man, we got too much junk in this room. We got to clear it all out so you can play.
Yeah.
But okay,
But
so
yeah.
so now I got something that destroys my motherboard.
Destroys my motherboard.
So I'm gonna keep this spoiler free. I always talk about this. I did go see Spider-Man this weekend.
they changed it.
They changed something.
Flash Thompson being.
Arabian?
Yeah.
For
That
real?
they just
So
they just
that-
like messed up.
Hello,
my-
my
that-
name is
that-
Flash
that-
Thompson.
like
me-
I don't want to be I don't
That's-
want to come off as a racist.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's
what
my
I was about to
problem.
say.
Like I don't want to come off as a racist. Or my thing is, why do you mess up with the source material? Why don't you
Make up a new guy.
like
maybe.
at
Call him
the end
something
of
different.
like MJ
Lightning.
is Afro American.
Is it really?
What?
Yeah.
Is that really her? I thought they changed.
That
Oh
was
my-
her?
Well, it's because I don't want to spoil it.
You just did.
I didn't even know that.
I thought they switched the actor.
I see
I
what
thought
you're
it was
saying. That
somebody else,
it's
bro.
different than the script or what it has been for a long time.
This is my thing. This is what destroys my motherboard. Like, let's say you want to make, like, I give the example of Iceman. Iceman right now is a homosexual now.
It's gay. I like to slide.
I don't have a problem with having a homosexual superhero. That's fine.
Hey.
Okay.
But make up one.
Make up. Oh, not change him.
Yeah. Like let's say you grew up liking Iceman. And then all of a sudden they made Iceman a homosexual. You're like, damn, they just destroyed my character.
Hey.
You know, or Thor. Like Thor's a woman now. So what? It's not the son of Odin.
Wait a minute.
It's the daughter of Odin.
Thor is now a woman in the movie.
No, but in the comics, it's your second generation, though, isn't it, Google? I saw something about that.
Yeah. So
You wanted to follow the comics the way it is. Is that what I'm
I
understanding?
wanted to follow the source material. Let's say Alex writes a book, and he writes a book. It's like this, and the book sells amazing. So I want the name
But
of
then
the
people
book.
change it.
And then you just completely just crap all over and change everything. Why didn't you just make a movie that you want to make? Like
Or
James
Ghostbusters.
Cameron.
We can
James
use Ghostbusters as an example. We did use it before.
James Cameron.
That's true too.
James
Yeah,
Cameron
Ghostbusters.
wants to make a movie. That he makes a movie. However he wants to make. He's like, I'm gonna make these 7-foot blue people. I'm gonna call it Avatar, and he made it. And guess what? It sold millions. He could
But
have
it's his
easily-
own movie.
Exactly. He could easily piggyback off of another. Say, I'm gonna make a movie, and just pick a name of a movie and just completely just change the source material.
The Blue Man
Ghostbusters, like the Ghostbusters one's another one. Okay, if you want to make a female Ghostbuster, go ahead and make it. I don't have a problem with it. Just name it something else. Don't say it's Ghostbusters and have
when it's really-
the
yeah.
actors. You had Bill Murray, you had all these guys, and they're just like nobodies in the movie. Why didn't you say, "Oh, look, we retire, and here's our mantle, and you guys take over"?
They
Instead
even
of
came
just-
out in the movie?
They all came out, every
No
single
way.
one of them.
Oh, my
Dan
gosh.
Aykroyd was a taxi driver.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh, my
They
gosh.
were, but they had little.
Yeah, like,
little
yeah,
roles.
you know.
The car was borrowed by what's the black dude's name?
I can't remember the actor's name.
Well, he was the one that lends them the
Yeah, I
hearse.
saw that, yeah.
So it's like you had the guys just to have them retire. And
One question, though. Does Peter Parker like
MJ?
MJ?
Spoiler, you
Yeah,
you
we're gonna
guys
spoil it,
right
yeah.
now. No, we're gonna say it. If you guys fast forward past this part, I'll raise my hand when you guys could come back. Okay, deal. All right. So Peter Parker likes a black girl. I forgot her name.
It's not MJ.
Is it Zendaya?
No.
Is it the-
Choco Fever. That's fine. It's good.
Is it
No,
Zendaya?
that's
good.
fine. That's fine. But
Up
it's
to
funny.
there, I'm good.
Yeah,
Up
I
to
don't-
there, I'm good because it could have happened.
Yeah.
But at the end of the whole thing, there's random. I don't know if you remember the preview. You guys remember the preview?
Yeah, there was the chick
There-
from
there's-
Disney.
They're looking at her
Which
like,
one?
oh man, is that a new shirt?
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop staring because I think we're creepy. And the girl
Yeah.
goes, oh, that's too late. That girl's MJ.
Ah,
That's her.
yes.
That's exactly
MJ,
what I was
the
asking.
one that's like emo looking.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I know
my
who you're talking.
goodness.
Zendaya, Richie, the one from Disney.
So
DJ.
she's MJ, and you find
From
out at
what?
the end because
From
they're like, so
Disney.
by the way,
Yeah, but
what's
which
your
dark
name? And she's
skinned
like,
one. I don't know.
they call me MJ. I'm like, what? What?
It just threw you way off, huh?
Yeah, because like you think of the
think they
comic
thought you
books, you
raised
think
your
of you think of the redhead. You know what I'm saying? And you see, and I picture when they got married, the comic book cover of Spider-Man and the redhead in a white dress getting married. So
Okay,
that threw me
I
for
could
a
see.
loop.
I could see what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just threw you off. It was not.
There's
the
nothing
source
bad
material.
with it.
No, like he could have liked the black chick for the movie, and then at the end, like MJ walks in, and you're like, oh, there's a redhead, that's MJ. But
Yeah.
it's like this emo chick that the whole time, you know, on one scene she just flips the bird at Peter Parker, and you're like, this chick's crazy. And at the end, that crazy chick is MJ.
So that's
Like-
what I was talking with Luma between all the Spider-Mans. I always still think that the first one's the best one. Why? Because they stuck to the story. Peter Parker- Oh, the web sling. I think that's a better story than him in the cartridges because it's more feasible. I mean,
Well,
if
well,
he
the whole
invents it.
The whole point is that
Well-
that Peter Parker's a scientist and he invents it.
Yeah.
And then some other Dr. Octavius comes up with a robot that his webs can't stick to it. Then he has to change the mixture
Yeah.
and it's cool because and then he invents this electrical webbing and because he's a scientist.
Yeah.
You know, he does a photography thing to get him through college, but he's really a genius. He's like a big scientist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's what destroys my motherboard. I don't know what's your opinion on that. If you guys
Nah,
agree or
I don't-
disagree.
I don't I don't mind.
Yeah, but
I just don't like that they don't give her what she should be, her part, which is a big role in the whole Spider-Man. You know,
Yeah.
MJ is like half of the story of
That's what his whole
Spider-Man.
life is, trying to
Exactly.
fall in love with her, and if they find out, and
exactly
then they're
that
gonna.
whole story. That's like the biggest part of.
The other thing that kind of destroys my motherboards too. It's what. The other thing that kills me is. We had some technical difficulties. You know, the other thing that destroys me is now all these superheroes, everybody knows their identities.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
they
watched
don't
The
show-
Arrow, I watched Flash, I watched Supergirl, I watch all these shows, and everybody knows. Same thing with Peter Parker. Everybody knows that Peter
He's
Parker.
Spider-Man. I think that's like the easy way out, I guess, but I just don't see that they give him that repercussion when people know that you're Spider-Man or whoever, Batman or whatever it is.
We're still
Usually they
spoilers
try to
here,
kill
right? We
your
haven't
family
gone
and
spoiler
kill
free
all your
yet, so-
friends, and then that's why they don't do that.
So
But
we're
they
not.
don't
We're,
do
I'm
that
still gonna
anymore.
spoil some
Is-
stuff.
is-
So if you
is
don't
this-
want to get spoiled, don't watch.
No,
Yeah.
why?
Is
That's
this-
it. That
is-
we answered the question.
Cuckoo.
No, because this is talking about this subject. Like the Vulture finds out that he's Peter Parker with like 2 questions. So where were you? Oh, you were there. Oh, it's like I know you're Spider-Man. And I was like, what the like? This is so. This sucks.
Is it an origin story?
No origin story.
Okay.
No origin story. He's
No-
like 15
no
years
Ben.
old, and yeah, they don't go through the whole,
Peter,
which is fine. Everybody knows how Spider-Man became Spider-Man.
with great
But
power,
my thing is like everybody finds out that he's Spider-Man.
with
So
great
that's it.
responsibility.
Raising my hands. We're going spoiler free, and so those are my takes on. But at the
But
same
is
time,
he a good actor? He played a good,
yes.
good part.
At the same time, I highly recommend this movie.
Yeah.
It is a very good movie, and I'm not gonna say very good movie because you might get artsy and fartsy. It's just a fun movie to watch. It's got its comedy, it's got its stuff. It's a good movie. My kids loved it. I loved it. It's
My
a
my
good
opinion on
watch.
Spider-Man, real quick, is I wasn't a big fan that he's a kid.
Well, he's not supposed
In the
to
game,
be
he's 30.
a kid.
Yeah, right.
In the game,
That's what
he's
al-
older and
always
he's a
an adult.
scientist
He's always-
already.
Yeah, it was high school with like 17, 18-year-old. And
Maybe that's the script. I mean,
He
maybe
goes to
that's one of the
25,
comments that he's a
26.
kid. But I've always liked Peter Parker to be an older, not an older Peter Parker, but someone around my age, 20s,
The
30,
funny-
maybe early 30s.
But this is the thing. Who are you going to put to act as Peter Parker around that age that looks like him?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the problem, and that's why they chose him.
I guess that
Because
was
he
probably.
kind of looks like it, and he's up for that part. Be like, hey,
No,
you're
and not
up
only
for
that,
it.
are they gonna make more Spider-Mans with him as
I
he gets
think
older?
so.
You know.
It's sold bananas this week.
Well,
Yeah,
Avengers Infinity Wars are gonna have this
there,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Speaking
He's
of
gonna
Spider-Man
be there.
game now, that I'm really excited about.
Well, the
that
Spider-Man
game looks
game,
That
he's
it's
30.
freaking
30.
awesome,
In that game, he's 30.
And he's a scientist.
and it looks amazing. It really
The
does.
games always come to perfect
I
point
don't-
of the
Eh,
story.
Video games are always gonna be better than movies.
And
in
it's
my
it's not
opinion.
it's not
In
gonna
my
be a
opinion.
comic book story, and of course not an origin story because he's 30. But it's gonna be their own story. Insomniac is gonna make
Yeah.
their own Spider-Man story.
And they changed the villains. Oh, something that was very surprising that I liked. Shocker was in this
Oh,
movie.
nice. Shocker! I haven't seen him in.
He never
In
came
any of
out,
the
so,
movies, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
He has been in the video games though. Just saying.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. This ending tomorrow for Xbox. They're having their middle of the year sale. So if you're an Xbox person, go to Xbox and go to no, that's something else. But go there. They have all these games, and same thing with PlayStation. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to look through it.
Yeah, I saw
The
it.
PlayStation 1 ends on Tuesday. There are so many games that are 50 to 75% off. I picked
Wow.
up some games for $4. I bought Shadowfall, Killzone for $5.
That's not this cheap, dude.
And it comes with multiplayer. I bought it because used to have the I don't know what happened to the game.
I told you I had it.
Oh, okay, probably you stole it from me.
No, I
You broke in one day when I was in here and took it out. I'm like, but for $5, it's
a free.
really
It's
good.
almost a free game for
Yeah.
$5, man.
Yeah, so go through it and check. There's a bunch of Vita games if you own a Vita, but there's a bunch of PlayStation 4 games. I bought Knack.
Until Dawn, I downloaded it for free.
That's
Yes.
what we're
So
talking about.
now, if you want to jump into that, what the free games for this month?
For PlayStation.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't been able to play Until Dawn, it's a pretty awesome,
Really good game.
thriller type game, very similar to Heavy Rain. As a matter of fact, it's probably about the same game style. Awesome game, you gotta get it if you're looking for something to have something thrilling at home with
Yeah.
the family or something. Another free game, of course, is Game of Thrones. If for you Game of Thrones fans like myself, which by the way, the show's gonna start again next week on
Yes.
Sunday. Are you a big Game of Thrones fan?
I am.
Kuko. Oh,
Yeah.
So am
We're
I,
not.
so
That's
am I.
why we used to do the shows at 7.
Right, because it's at 9. Yeah, definitely. And we got to next week for
Yeah,
sure. We're
yeah.
gonna have to go a little early.
But so these Game of Thrones is a Telltale style where you
Telltale
make
style, like The
the
Walking Dead.
yeah, you make decisions. So this is actually written by the same writers of the show. So they added this part to give content to the.
The story.
the-
I haven't been able to play them, man. I'm pretty sure
Real
these
quick,
things are
this
fun.
game that's on the screen right now, that's you. That's also free for PlayStation Plus. It's not
Yes.
on here. We played it last night. It is amazing. It is so fun. Like it makes you interact with your family and everything. This is like a party game.
Well,
that
the cool
everybody-
thing about it, from what I'm seeing, is that the characters are actually just like the ones on the show. They're not
No,
made up.
Wait. We're talking about two different things.
Oh, okay. Until Dawn. We're back on Until Dawn. Yes.
No.
not
No, we're
Until Dawn
talking.
either?
We're talking about this.
This
Look at
particular-
your.
That's you. It's a game that you play with your phone. It's a party game. It's free. It's not on the list, but get it. It's free. It's a good party game
You're gonna have to check it out.
everybody. Yeah.
And you play with your phones.
We play with your phone, so it makes you take pictures, or it'll say DJ Fuego, take a picture of Prodigy posing, and then you'll take a picture of Prodigy posing, and then it'll say draw Prodigy as like a fairy. So everybody draws him as a fairy, and then you pick who drew the best, and they get points. So it's like one of those party games. Really, really good. Highly recommend it. Back to the Game of Thrones. Yeah, all the characters look the same. Like I said, it was written by the same guys that wrote the show. So this is kind of like a branching to give it more story behind what
a little
happened.
more in depth. Yeah. If the show's over, so we gotta do something at home. We gotta get you play some games.
Yeah,
Games
yeah.
of Thrones.
So then you got Tokyo Jungle for PS3. You got Dark Stalkers Resurrection for PS3.
And then we got
Elemental for the Vita, and Don't Die Mr. Robot for the Vita, coming out
This week.
for free for this month
For
of
PlayStation
July.
Plus members, which pretty much everybody is now.
And DJ Fuego, since you're a big Xbox guy,
Oh yeah, we know how much you
with
love it.
gold.
Xbox X.
They got roll up from Xbox One. They got
you remember Grow Up, right?
Grow Up? Yeah, the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that.
Like a year ago on PlayStation.
I know, it's super old.
No,
And I got
Xbox right now.
No, I know, but the game's super old.
No, but you have to have your game face for
I'm
Xbox.
Sorry.
Xbox One.
Yeah, they got
Rules,
grown up,
rules,
bro.
rules.
That's really good. It's a little story about a robot trying to get to the top of that freaking rock over there, and it's really good.
And then another
Takes
game
like
called
almost like 6 hours.
Another game called Runbow.
Runbow,
Yes, like
and you run around and jump around. Just trying to
basically
kill
what
each other.
happens is that the screen changes colors,
Yeah.
and then there's platforms that are different colors, and then when the color
it pops up,
it pops up or disappears, and it's a run game.
pretty cool.
So yeah, so it's free.
Runbow.
Then they got Kane Lynch 2 on Xbox.
Have you guys
360
ever
and-
played Kane and Lynch?
I played the first Kane and Lynch, and man, that game, I remember actually looking at the magazine, Game Informer magazine for it, and Kane and Lynch looked so awesome to me. It was Eidos Interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the guys that made Hitman, the guys that made Tomb Raiders.
Yeah.
Man, but the gameplay just wasn't good.
No, it's very.
It wasn't good. Like, the controls weren't good, but the game had so much potential, man. I mean, it was still fun. I never got to play Kane and Lynch 2, but the first one was what I played, and I was just... I just remember having so much hype.
Yeah.
What did you guys think? Did you guys get to play it? Or
I played it.
I think Kane was the guy that was Cain and Abel's brother. Kane. Because that guy sounded
Yeah.
like the devil.
Yeah.
Boy, his mouth was.
But the whole concept,
dirty.
bank robbing and all that stuff, it was good. It just lacked control.
Yeah, I cursed like crazy though.
This MF.
Yeah, I had to play it on mute because my wife's like, "What? You had like a sailor party over here?"
Sailor.
Talking about sailors, they got Lego Pirates and the Caribbean 360 and Xbox One.
Yeah,
For you
because
Pirates of the Caribbean.
that's the cool thing about Xbox, and they got the backwards compatibility thing. They
Yeah.
actually get 4 games. So.
Yeah, everybody
they
loves
get,
backwards
they all
compatibility. Everybody wants to go back to the future, right?
Back to the past.
Back to the past. I don't get it, but whatever.
Well, before we jump into what's out this week, what are you guys playing now?
Rainbow.
Friday the 13th is what I've been playing this whole weekend.
Injustice 2.
Okay, wait. Everybody wants that one at a time. So, Hitman, what's up with So Prodigy convinced you to play, Mr.
No,
Mr.
actually,
Jason?
I know.
He just got himself.
Yeah, the game is just first of all, it's $40 downloadable. Which is awesome. I mean, it's not $60, but it's $40, whatever. But the game, my best friend actually told me about it. It's so much fun. I didn't think I was like Friday the 13th.
I thought I was your best friend.
Come on, man. You got a lot of best friends. Well, one of my good friends told me about it, so I was like, okay, fine. He was describing it to me over the phone, and I didn't think much of it, but it sounds fun. The
You
concept.
get to play
of it.
this chick, and you run around, and some
she's
guy's chasing
and
you.
her butt's out. Yeah. But the game is really fun. I mean, the concept is cool. It's 8 players. And
It's fun when you play with people.
yes, people
And
that have mics.
to me, the thing that I love about that game is everyone has a mic in that game because you know you need to talk to people.
you
in that
have to.
game. You have
but
to.
you know what though? Even with mics, you can't talk
But
to
I
them
think
until you're
it's changed
close to
because
them.
Yeah.
remember at the beginning, no one would talk.
No.
Really?
Yeah,
now
at the
now
begin-
everyone.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People have evolved and have learned that, hey, we need to talk.
Yeah.
Before it was like every man for themselves. And
Yeah,
you go
it
do
It
your
doesn't work
thing.
that way.
Yeah, like me and my friend would be in a party, just me and him, and we can't hear the guys in game, and we're like, we gotta go to game because we gotta talk to these guys.
Yeah,
Tell them
you
they
have
got
to.
gas and put them in the boat. And
Yeah, if
Lot
not,
of
Jason's
stuff.
gonna kill you, man. He's freaking wicked fast and wicked powerful, man.
Yeah, and he teleportates
Yeah,
too.
dude, I hate it. I hate it. It's like, I didn't get there, man.
no, I know how to beat him though. It's easy. I could stop him a lot.
No, yeah, you can.
Oh, my bad.
No,
bad.
Easy,
oh,
the expert here.
Prodigy.
Dude, that guy is tough, man. Jason's
It is,
hard.
yeah.
But it's so much fun, though, man. 20-minute matches, you would think they're like, man, this is... It's so far,
And it's so rewarding when you actually accomplish it too, right?
Yeah,
That's
it
the best
is.
part.
It's not repetitive. I mean, a little bit, but not much. But it's fun. Every time it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, every guy who plays Jason is going to play it much different
And
than the last guy.
they've gone a long way at least
To
with
improve
their
it, right?
updates because
Yeah.
it's not that buggy. The servers are really good now and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
They
not
got their
very
money
buggy.
back.
I mean, it's a fairly good game. I
And they
mean,
added content. You know, they
And they
added the
added
little
content.
skins and all that stuff.
Yeah, where you can add them to your character, and they all have special abilities and stuff.
Mhm.
And Jason has special abilities. You can actually give him different types of
Weapons.
killings.
Executions.
Executions. Thank you for lack of a better word. They could different break his back or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And jaw ripped out and stuff.
Beat
man.
him up with his own arms.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. The game is great. I gotta give it to him. It was about time because you know how these guys in Call of Duty, these kids that come out with Michael Myers. Remember Michael
Yeah,
Myers?
yeah.
Yeah.
So someone decided to make a Friday the 13th game.
Adam
And believe it or not, there's another one that's just like that.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I've heard about
But
that. I
that
have
one
yet
was
to
that
play
was
that.
one that was on PC like a year ago already.
No, but what I'm saying
So
is
it-
that Hitman says that somebody came up with it, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
funny
yeah.
how one person comes, hey, I want to steal that idea as well. So what about you, DJ? Because I know Hitman's got to go.
Well, I've been on and off with Rainbow Six and Terraria.
And Life is Strange, too.
Oh, I've been playing, Life
Nah,
is Strange.
I can't get enough of Rainbow Six myself.
That one's
so.
pretty cool. Honestly, the story, the way it's going, it flipped like halfway through the story, and I'm like, what the heck is going on, and what's gonna happen? It's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, but some of these games are better than TV shows.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so. Like me and my wife we want to play. We want to finish the story.
You know what it is?
Crazy.
Video games are just more interactive than
Yeah.
shows. I mean,
Like,
don't get me
you
wrong.
feel
I
like
love
you
my
got-
shows, but you have control.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah,
What about you, Mr. Prodigy? You say you're doing
Injustice 2.
Trying to get that platinum trophy, right?
letting them
Yeah.
on autopilot.
I'm leaving them on autopilot.
He
There's
makes
a-
the computer play for him.
Yeah, there's a mode called AI Battle Simulator. So what happens is you make
And they
your,
level up, too?
yeah. So that what you do is you make your guy like your AI loadout because you know you can put gear on your hero or
Yeah.
whatever, and then I basically let them play rounds of endless so they level up Cause there's a trophy that I need to get that's level up all the characters to level 20, which is max. And I'm not gonna grind for Gorilla Grodd when I don't like Gorilla Grodd or Cheetah, stuff like that.
It's like me, I'm playing this game called Grand Kingdom, and one of the trophies is to level up one character to level 99. Dog, and I've been playing this game every night, like an hour before going to sleep. And it's like, I've been playing it for like 6 months, and I'm like level 20.
Some of these trophies are ridiculous.
It's like, dog, I don't got time for this.
Yeah, like if they said half characters all the time, I'll be fine with that. But
Friday the 13th, the game has a trophy where you have to get 666 kills with Jason. That's... You don't even get to play with him all the time, so imagine how hard it's going to be. And you only get to kill a maximum of 7 people at a time.
100 games, basically.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of games, man. And that's 100 games playing as Jason. That's tough. You don't even get to play with him all.
And you have to escape with the police like 10, 20 times.
Yeah, that seems a little bit easier than killing 666.
Yeah.
But these trophies are pretty tough.
If you really sit on it and you play with Jason, it'll take you about like 10 hours.
If you play with him,
constantly. But that's super hard.
I mean, if you do a custom game with 8 guys and you become Jason,
and just tell your friends,
you pick yourself as Jason.
Tell your friends not to move.
It's fun to play with him though. I want to kill Jason actually in the game. You can.
Me too. We should do it together so we can.
No, we gotta get on there and play.
I made my friends do it to me, so I've already seen it.
That's cool. So that's what we've been playing. But what's out this week, Mr. Hitman?
So out this week, we've got, for you guys that love Minecraft, I know a lot of people that love that, Season 2 of Minecraft Story Mode. You guys big fan of Minecraft?
Story mode, yeah. This is kind of like the Telltale style, where you make decisions and stuff. So I watched my son, Bastion actually got the Platinum trophy for it. He got all the trophies for it. So...
yeah, that's a lot of Minecraft,
crazy,
man.
Bro.
And he's 6 years old.
Oh my God.
I know. That's impressive, isn't it?
That kid's a prodigy, man.
And then we
got Final Fantasy as well. Final Fantasy 12 coming out.
The Zodiac Age. It's a
Zodiac
remaster
Age.
of a PS3 game.
Yeah.
I thought I saw another video to get off topic of a Final Fantasy, and it looked pretty awesome. I can't remember which one it was, but I'll have to look it up.
Final Fantasy 15. It looks pretty dope.
Might have been Final Fantasy 15 that I saw.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And then we have the Iron Cryptical. It's a shooter for Xbox and PS4 out this week.
Basically, it looks like an old Gauntlet game.
Is that what it seems like?
Yeah.
Very much like
I'm talking about literally like 8-bit style.
Like Broforce?
You could play no.
Broforce.
Broforce is awesome.
This is awesome. I play that one.
Broforce is
awesome.
Kind of like Contra.
Yeah.
This is like Gauntlet. It's like the top-down view, and you're like going through dungeons.
Let's see here. Yeah,
and it's like a twin stick shooter. It kind of, you know what it reminds me of? Remember Smash TV?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's like a new version of Smash TV.
Yeah, that's pretty neat though.
Zombie Ate My Neighbors.
Gauntlet style. Yeah, like twin sticks, like you said.
Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Yeah.
Another game.
Oh, I love that game.
You never played that
Was
game.
it the one on PS3?
No.
Oh,
forget it. Nintendo, dog.
Wait, then which was? Forget it. I don't remember there was a zombie one.
No, Super Nintendo.
Sega Genesis, what we used to play it on. Yeah.
That was a good
game.
Damn,
I'm always confused. Every time you guys bring up a game, I'm so confused.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Check out this other game. Serial Killer.
We got Serial Cleaner.
Cleaner, my bad.
Serial Cleaner.
And it's a guy that goes and cleans up serial killers' messes. So you gotta dispose of the
Is
body.
this like John Wick's the cleanup crew? I forgot what they call it.
Well, the wolf. Who
the
said
wolf.
the wolf, Richie?
Yeah.
It's from Pulp Fiction. They used to call the wolf.
But is he? That's
what he does. He goes in there and disposes of the body, mops up the floor.
Mm-hmm.
But what's how? Like,
so this game is basically cleaning up before anybody gets there. Is that the idea?
Yeah, you're cleaning up the crime scene before the cops come.
What an interesting game. Let's make a game where it teaches you how to clean up people's messes.
Clean up a murder.
Well, the next game teaches you how to hit on women.
Yeah, I just saw. Yeah, I looked that up actually. Frisky Business, and it looks pretty awesome.
You're a detective. You're trying to solve a mystery of serial killers. But
Oh, these
Oh,
look like those.
surrounded by a bunch of hot chicks, of course.
This is like Carmen San Diego.
yeah, but to like the XXX extreme.
Yeah. Do
So
you guys remember playing that game? It was
Lisa Shoot Larry.
No. It was a See, look at the girls that they have on here. It was a volleyball game for Xbox. You remember that?
Oh
Where they have
yeah,
voluptuous women on there.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that's Frisky Business. Another cool game coming
What
out
the
this
heck
week.
is-
Very interesting.
Who plays these games? That's
A
Who
lot of
comes up with
people.
these games,
A
man?
lot
I
of
mean,
people.
These
lot
look
of
like those
people.
anime dating games on your
That's what it-
phone.
yeah.
That's what it
But
is.
have you seen the one of the pigeons?
no.
Oh yes, Rich. Yes,
There
me
was
and
like-
DJ saw that
It was
trailer.
like
with
pigeons
that.
hitting on pigeons.
it was so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, I mean, you could see that this guy Frisky was it
I'm
Char-
sorry
Charlie
to tell
Frisk?
you, but I'm gonna play this game.
I'm gonna play this game too. Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't play
And
this
they
game?
make it seem so like detective. Like, gather clues and then get the girl.
Get the girl, this chick right
Yeah,
here.
I mean, come on. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
This
Hey,
next
I
game
forgot
is
something.
you guys remember
Yeah,
playing a game
moving
called
Mr. Shifty.
what's
the
it
next
called?
game
The
for this
Miami
week?
game?
Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami. This one's like a newer version of that.
Mr. Shifty.
It's
coming
called
out.
Mr. Shifty.
And this
It
is only
looks
for PS4.
awesome. Yes.
Oh, wait, whoa,
So,
wait.
round one.
Is it?
He's got distracted with all the Frisky business.
Yeah, that we can't. Thanks to Nintendo being a bunch
Oh
of copyright.
yeah. Oh my
butts.
goodness.
Rich, you're gonna have to move over a little bit. This is Mr. Shifty right here. We can't give you a better image thanks to Nintendo being a bunch of butts with.
A more empowering version. Wait, but is there
Does it-
blood in it?
Yeah.
Why is it on Nintendo? Why is it on Nintendo?
If there's
Nintendo's
blood in it,
moving
it's
on
not
up.
for
This is
Nintendo.
like PG-13, so it makes the
Yeah,
cut.
Hotline,
Ask
Hotline
your
Miami
parents for
was
Oh
permission.
no!
was
Hotline
crazy. That
Miami
was-
can never make it on.
crazy.
The switch would melt.
It's so hot.
No, it's because there's like gallons and one of the things is gallons
Spill,
of.
spill like the 1,000 gallons of blood. No.
But what do you think of Mr. Shifty? Looks cool, right? Project?
yeah, those are cool.
But is it on Nintendo only?
No,
No,
it's
it's
coming
on
to
everything.
PlayStation now.
Mm.
I guess it was just sponsored. At
It was a time exclusive.
Yep.
Now this is a horror VR game coming to
I
PlayStation.
saw this one.
Nah, this is gonna be creepy.
What's it called?
The Bellows.
Ugh.
Ooh, that sounds creepy already.
It looks really, really like real.
Yeah, I don't want to play that. Come on.
Have you ever played they're scares
I
the
played
crap out
Resident
of you,
Evil
bro.
7
On VR.
in VR for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
That Until
I know,
Dawn.
like, I
the Until
can't.
Dawn one was
Until
even
Dawn is
No,
scary
Until
as
Dawn
hell, dog.
sucked.
really.
Compared to Resident Evil, dog,
Oh,
you walk
well,
into
yeah.
a room and you see all the heads.
Yeah,
like,
once
hanging there.
you found out the
pig
Until
thing,
Dawn
bro.
what it was.
The pigs was scary.
The pigs.
What? Like,
No,
what the frick's going
the guys
on,
with the
dog?
skull face that ran right in front.
Yeah, dog, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
It's
Until
'cause
Dawn
I couldn't
had you
get into
going.
it because it was on rails.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
you're
I
on
mean,
a
it's a
roller
good
coaster.
horror game. They gotta take advantage of it. I mean, it's the only way to get in your face.
Resident Evil, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. We
This
gotta
one
play
looks
that.
creepy as hell too.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, it
Hell
does.
no, I
You're in the
wouldn't play
dark.
that
You're
crap,
in the
dog.
dark. Who's not afraid of the dark? I am afraid of the dark.
Nah, whoever does this, bro, and
So anyway, yeah,
we
Moon.
should have a challenge.
We got Leap of Faith, which is another
See how
action
far
film.
we
Let's
can
get away
go.
from the horror, and we're gonna go to the action.
Yeah.
You
This
know.
is a side-scrolling action game.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Castle Steps.
And then the other one is Black the Fall.
Black the Fall, another action.
It's
It's also
also-
for Xbox and PlayStation 4.
It's also another side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah, so we got a lot of games out this week, guys. I mean,
Yeah, last week there was nothing.
no, not at all.
Absolutely nothing.
And we got a lot of good free ones, which
What?
is cool.
Yes.
Crash, bro.
Game of
Oh,
Thrones, of course, coming
But
out with
Crash
their
was
free
2
one.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
So,
gotta play our old game.
well, talking to Crash, let's jump into the reviews real quick. I don't know if you guys got a chance to play Next Machina.
I have not,
Nope.
not yet.
It's a really, really good twin stick shooter made by Housemarque. They're the ones that make all those good shooting games,
yeah.
like
I want to say that there's a lot of people.
Alienation,
One,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So just check out the colors and the way it looks, and when you kill the enemies, how all the bits fly out. It's very hard game, so it's very challenging. It's cool once you get it down. Like you feel like a badass because you're doing everything, and you're like dodging and slicing and shooting, and as you keep advancing, you start leveling up your character. You become stronger and stronger, and then when you die, they kind of take away the upgrades. It's a $30 game. I really highly recommend this game. It's you could actually play co-op too, 2 players on the screen.
I see all the
stuff.
colors. It's fun. Yeah, it does look pretty impressive.
Looks like Contra.
Well, it's kind of like that top-down, like
Yeah, twin sticks gauntlet style, like you were
Contra
saying with the
yeah,
other game.
yeah.
or Smash TV, stuff like that. So I really recommend this game. I know Prodigy. I don't know if DJ Fuego had a chance to play
No, I haven't.
Arizona Sunshine.
Having difficulties with the PlayStation.
Oh man,
You didn't want to
good.
download
All
for some
I'ma
reason.
say
I guess
is-
because it was.
this was the biggest disappointment I've seen in VR so far.
Yeah, really?
Because I really was
Yes.
excited for this game.
Me too. So was I. But man, it's one of the worst PC ports to
I
I've ever
streamed
seen.
it and I stopped.
Yeah,
and even during my stream, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, how can you come out with a game like that? And you could use the aim controller. And the thing is that we got spoiled with Farpoint, where the gun is like 1-to-1 and you're aiming and shooting. Like, I was playing
It's
with
pretty
the
accurate. Not here.
Not in this
Hitman.
game.
It felt like I had epilepsy. The thing's like shaking. I'm like,
Oh no, not.
it-
See it right there, even on the clip.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just not
shaky.
smooth. It's not smooth.
like you try to aim down the sight and it's just like jittering and
He's
just
becoming
moving.
a zombie, bro. That's the only explanation I got,
Oh
bro.
my
He's becoming a zombie.
So the game sucks.
And
It
You
just-
can
I
even
just-
see
I
it on
just
the
think
on
that
the
they forced
thing, on the
They should have
previews.
waited a
they
little
should
longer.
have. They should
and-
have polished
polished
it
it.
a bit more. Yes, and they're charging $40, which okay, it comes with multiplayer, it comes with a story and stuff like that. But is the story really that good? Is it to me, it seems lackluster. I played some of it too. I don't know. I don't like it that much. Very big disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Especially behalf on the people that gave reviews, at least for the PC version. Maybe the PC version was actually
It's
good.
because that's the thing. They ported over a game
Yeah.
that was good on touch, and they didn't polish it good enough, and they just brought
Mm-hmm.
it over and just makeshift. Like even the way you pick up things is like kind of
It's very,
and
very.
and you know how on Farpoint you can move and you walk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This one is totally different.
Yeah, so weird.
And, like,
And to pick up things, you press the move button instead of the trigger on the back, like to grab. Like it's very, very.
yeah, and
weird
like
the
to
way
turn
they-
left and right, to strife
Mhm.
and stuff. It's so like sometimes I was going back. I'm like, where am I going? Like, what the hell's
Yeah,
happening?
and today I played Farpoint, the new Frozen stuff. It's like, what a difference! You can see the difference. But yeah, that's my opinion
So
on
not
this
very
game.
good. Not a very good review. We do not
No.
recommend this game. Very,
And it's very rare for us to like shoot things down. Like we always try to give it the benefit of the doubt, but this time it was
Pretty
really
bad.
bad.
If you want to be like Michael J. Fox in a zombie movie, go for it.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
This is it.
So bad. This is not a bad game. It's Crash Bandicoot, the remastered version.
Yep.
Prodigy, did you get to play? Because you didn't
No.
play the original.
And it is
No,
in fact
I-
remastered. I mean, it looks
It's
better.
completely
I,
from the ground
I think
up.
it's remade, right, Cook? Was
Yeah,
that what they
Oh,
called
yeah.
it?
basically, yeah.
They
remade.
remade it.
No, it's remastered because the
It
levels
still
are
keeps the
exactly the
same
same.
level.
It's the
Yeah.
same. Oh, okay.
The levels are, but the way they look is
Visual.
completely
That's
different.
what I mean. They look better.
Yes.
Because have you played? I remember you guys remember in Uncharted that you play that little
Yes.
segment.
That no,
That's
that, it
what it
doesn't
doesn't
look like
look like
that.
that.
No, that one looks. That was him playing the original
Correct.
Crash. This like even they exaggerate. Like some of these video game reviews are like the fur looks so real. Not
It
not.
doesn't, though.
It looks more real than it before because before it didn't even look like fur. Like now you could tell it's fur, but to the point where these guys like oh my gosh, the fur.
Yeah, but it does look really, really good.
No,
No,
I know.
it does.
No, but
yeah.
we were thinking you literally
Yeah,
see some
yeah.
hair on this guy. And
But this is cool though, man. I mean, this is a classic.
And
game,
you know
man,
what?
from
The
our
good thing is
past.
that it sold really well. So they're
yeah.
either gonna redo these, like they might do a Spiral one, or they might do other.
Spyro the Dragon. Yeah.
One thing they did say though is that they did tweak how hard Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
1 is.
all the gamers nowadays are, I can't pass it. It's too hard. I can't do this. How do you guys do this back then?
It's unbelievable, right?
It's crazy.
That's because that's all we
this is
had to
nothing.
play.
This is cake.
That's all we had to play back then.
And it was awesome. That's what makes a game awesome. Hard. No freaking flechas or arrows or golden signs telling you what to do.
And it was hard
jump.
because it was hard, not because you started cheating where like a bad guy hits you and it takes, instead of taking 50%, now it takes 100% of your power. Like, to me, that's cheating. Like, this was hard because it was just hard.
Yeah.
But to me, I play it and my kids are like, damn, Dad, how do you do that?
It was challenging.
It's like, still got that muscle memory, baby.
Yeah, I know. Definitely when you
But
play
it
the
looks
game.
so good. Like, out of the three, my favorite one is Crash 2. That's when they kind of like perfected it, and then Crash 3
Crash
kind of
2.
felt like
was
the
too much.
repeating.
No, it was different. It had
And
the
they put
vehicles, it
way
had the
more on
motorcycles, it had the jet ski looking thing. Yeah.
But
what it was.
still fun game.
No, absolutely.
We're gonna give a copy of it away, but we'll figure out how we do that next week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. You guys got anything else?
No, that's it for this week.
So Prodigy.
Remember to check out the video again for the new series we're gonna start doing. So please try to give your support us on this, and hopefully we can make it work for this Friday.
All right, sounds good. We want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up, all that YouTube lingo that everybody uses. Please share with your family and friends. The more people in the chat room, the better. We want to thank everybody for watching. And like we always say, live in your world, but play in ours. GameBros. Peace.
Peace.